beautiful singles. This is Debs, and this is your reading, of course, for July 2026. Great to be with you guys. Thank you for being here. Now, singles. In meditation, I was simply shown a long line of people. They looked as if they were handing in something and receiving something, and then the next person did the same, and so on and so forth. And two people in this queue, next to each other, were chatting. But there was a definite spark between these two. Now, guys, this could be anything. You could have gone to your local government office to hand in paperwork or to receive something. You could simply go to the post office, right? You could be going to a DHL office to pick up a package. I mean, whatever this is, I saw a queue of people and two people in conversation. So, guys, let's delve in. See where this goes. The deck that I'm using is the Divination deck. If you feel this is for you, of course, you're welcome to book a reading with me. I love to read for you. So the reading options are below together with the prices. All right. If you want to join the channel, the link is there too. Just press the join button and I list all the decks. So let's see if you are going to be meeting someone in a queue. Rather unusual, but that's what we have. Yeah, the person behind is a masculine, and they were looking at a feminine who was chatting to someone in front of them. But what they were thinking about was, oh, she looks quite nice. She's very attractive. And they'd already clocked that this feminine wasn't wearing a wedding ring. Now, these days, it doesn't mean anything. This woman could be living with somebody else for the last 10 years, but I feel as if this masculine was really keen to figure out, is she definitely single? She looked single, but there we go. Archangel Michael, what do we have for the collective, please? This is their singles reading for July 2026. This guy is looking at this woman's shoes. I don't know why. She may have particularly nice shoes on. Or she could be wearing smart sneakers, I don't know, but he keeps looking at her shoes. There may be something very unusual about this woman's shoes. The Devil. Could be a Capricorn I'm connecting with. One of these two could have Capricorn energy in their chart. Or this guy may start to be feeling a bit obsessed. I've got to find out who she is. I've got to find out where she lives. I've got to find out whether or not she's definitely single. Yes, there's a sense of, wow, who is that? Okay, guys, let's dive in. Could be an exciting reading. Okay, so we have the Devil. This guy just could be physically very attracted to this woman. Okay. All right, guys. The Page of Cups. This guy may do something small where he knows he would have to apologize and she would turn around and there would be the start of a very small interaction. I mean, this guy could drop something sort of in front of her so she might pick it up and turn around. He's going to do something to enable him to start a conversation. It could be really, really small. Oh, sorry, I dropped that. Oh, sorry about that, right? Very, very small. Yes. Okay, guys. Crossing that is the Two of Swords, yes. Because what he's recognizing is, because she's standing in front of him, unless he does something to make her turn around, she could just do what she needs to do and then walk off out of wherever they are, you know, get on with her day. But he wants to make it look as if it was by mistake. Otherwise, what he's thinking about is it's going to be game over, Two of Swords. I've got to find a way of getting her to chat to me. In the past, guys, the Sun. Okay, so this guy could have recently moved to a particular area. He could have moved from somewhere cold to somewhere warm. We have Leo energy for some. Or this is someone who was very happy in receiving information relating to something he had to collect. It could be great. I've got my travel permit. Great. I've got my residency permit. Great. Immigration has got in touch, right? Whatever this is, he was really happy in the past. And it's something to do with documents he was hoping to receive. Papers he was keeping his fingers crossed would turn up. It could even be this is a certificate that he needed for something. He might have received an official letter. You need to go to this particular place at this particular time and pick it up, right? After that time, the Six of Cups, he might have thought back at the past. Oh, I've been waiting for this for years, or this is going to enable me to move forward. I feel stuck in the past. There was something about this document which caused him to sit in a little bit of nostalgia. What this guy's thinking about now is the Page of Wands. He is very, very attracted to the woman stood in front of him. Very attracted. Okay. In the immediate future, guys, we have this masculine thinking, oh, how am I going to get her attention? I might have to come up with something here. I wanted to turn around. I want to start a conversation with her. He's trying to figure out what to do. In this guy's fears, he may be fearing she's married, Empress. He may also be slightly nervous that she could be a fair bit older than him. This could be a woman who looks wonderful for her age. He may feel as if she's slightly older. If that's the case, he's hoping she's not 20 years older, maybe. In this woman's energy is the Three of Cups. She's also celebrating picking up something. Could be anything from this office. That's why she's standing in the queue with this guy behind her. She's picking up something. She's very excited. In this guy's hopes, we have the Ace of Swords, hoping that this is actually going to turn into something. I mean, the Ace of Swords could be hoping that he's actually met the one. Have I actually met the woman I'm going to end up with? There may be a funny feeling that he has. It might be a sort of odd, wow, even though I can't really see her properly, even though she's not turning around, I get a sense that I feel energetically I've met her before. I've known this woman before. He may have that sort of sixth sense, kind of a déjà vu. He may feel just by hearing her voice that for some reason he's heard it before. And this is him hoping that this is actually going to turn into a relationship. And the outcome, Ace of Pentacles. Now, guys, this could be something to do with a move. Maybe these two are standing in line because there is something here about moving, residency, work permits, putting down roots. These two could even be standing in line at a bank, right? Waiting for their turn. I mean, whatever this is, guys, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords in this reading. Clarification for this guy, the Magician, Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini. He's ready to manifest love. He's ready to manifest love because he knows he's been standing at crossroads for quite a long time. Maybe this is someone who's been single for a while. Maybe this is someone who ended a relationship or a relationship didn't work out. And this is someone who's now thinking about getting out there and dating again. Whoever the feminine is, whoever this woman is very excited about whatever she's picking up here. She's standing in this queue. She's looking forward to celebrating, or she is already thinking, wow, this is really good news. Whatever this is. She is looking forward to moving into a new cycle, Wheel of Fortune. Okay. And we have a Queen of Wands, a very attractive female. She is looking forward to moving into a new cycle. And she's ready to take action. Aries, Leo, Sag. So guys, this is looking really exciting. Let's jump in and see where this takes us. Archangel Michael, tell us about the Page of Cups and the Two of Swords. He knows that he's not going to have any chance in meeting her unless he does something where he has to say, oh, sorry, I bumped into you, or oh, sorry, I dropped this, right? He's coming up with a plan. He's coming up with a plan. I've got to come up with a plan. Maybe this is a guy who is carrying things in this queue and he's thinking, okay, I'm going to drop it. I'm going to drop this thing in front of her because Ace of Wands, this is a woman I'm really attracted to, but I've got to find a way of getting her attention somehow. I've got to find a way of getting her attention. 10 of Swords in the reverse. Yes. So this is someone who has successfully ended a painful cycle. This is a guy who is single. I don't know. He could have caught his girlfriend cheating on him. I'm not sure. But this is someone who's ended a situation that was difficult. Tell us about the difficulty. What was the difficulty here? Oh, this masculine had a tower moment relating to a previous relationship that he's had to heal from. Okay, bless him. Scorpio energy with a tower. We also have Aries. What is his energy right now? 8 of Coins. He might have been concentrating on his career, or he's thinking he might be ready to meet someone new. 8 of Pentacles. Okay. So in the past, with the energy of the Sun, I think he received some form of notification, which made him very happy, which made him realize that he could somehow move forward onto a new path. I don't know. He could have had a letter from the bank to say, yep, we have approved your mortgage, right? We have agreed to a loan. We want you to come in and meet this person to sign documents. This had something to do with stability, finances, moving into a new cycle of life, receiving residency, something very important, wow, which would lead to him feeling nice and stable. Okay, Sun, 4 of Wands. Sun, 4 of Wands. Tell us more about the past for this guy. 5 of Cups. He really thought he wasn't going to receive this. He really thought it wasn't going to be happening for him. Oh, they're bound to turn me down. Yes, I don't think this is going to work. I don't think this guy had high hopes for whatever this was that he was hoping to hear about. Yes, he thought it was a done deal. Okay, never going to get this. Never going to receive this. It's not going to happen for me. I'm going to have to cope with disappointment. He assumed it wasn't going to happen. But with the energy of the Sun, he received some kind of notification to say, yep, no problem, right? And this guy was a bit surprised, to say the least. 4 of Coins. It may have been something to do with finances. This is him thinking, wow, you know, I need this loan, or I'm hoping I get this mortgage. There was something about him slightly nervous about finances, but there was good news in the past, really good news in the past. And I think this guy received some kind of notification or letter to say, you need to go to this place, queue up with everybody else. He might have had an appointed time. It could be they literally said, turn up on this day and you may have to wait. And I think this is where he's going to meet this woman. But after this good news, he sat in quiet nostalgia, or he may have been thinking, wow, you know, I've been waiting 10 years for this. There was something about him drifting back to the past. Okay, Queen of Cups. Maybe this is him thinking about an ex with the energy of the Queen of Cups. Maybe this is him reliving a relationship that went under, right? Yes. This Queen of Cups could be his ex. She might have said, I'm sorry I cheated on you. I'm sorry. 7 of Pentacles. He might have, after this good news, thought back at this relationship that just went under. Yes, because he distanced himself. Virgo energy, he distanced himself. to heal, to move himself to a place where he felt less stressed about the past. Wow, these cards are jumping. Yes, this is a masculine who simply wanted to move himself to a calmer place. Heal from a relationship where he felt betrayed and kind of start again. But this is a guy who is receiving really good news. Okay, and he's standing in this queue, looking maybe at the side profile of this woman who might be chatting to somebody in front of her. And with the Page of Wands, he's thinking, wow, she's very attractive. What is he thinking about here? What is he thinking about? Oh, the High Priestess. This woman could be a mystery. He doesn't know anything about this woman. He's just met her. He's just seen her. What is on his mind? Justice. Could be a Libra. What he's thinking about is, I wonder if she's married. I wonder if she's in some kind of contract with somebody else. Or I wonder why she's standing in this queue. I wonder what she's doing here, right? Yes. Interesting, guys. The Strength card. He's holding back from communicating with her, but this is a guy who doesn't want to let her out of his sight, is what I'm hearing. He doesn't want to let her out of his sight. It's as if, oh, you know, she's in front of me, so I'm hoping she's not going to quickly have the appointment or get what she needs and then head off, or I'm not going to find her if she leaves this building. He's trying to figure out how to catch her attention. Yes, Eight of Swords. How am I going to catch her attention? He's going to come up with a sneaky plan, but nothing underhanded, guys. I think he's just going to find a way of drawing her into conversation whilst they are still standing in the queue. So in the immediate future, they're standing in this queue. This guy is thinking Two of Coins. He's pondering. He's thinking about her. He's wondering what situation she's in. He's also thinking, well, maybe I can make out as if I'm carrying too much. I'm going to drop something right in front of her, because he's sitting in the Ten of Wands, right? He may be thinking, well, I could pretend I'm just carrying too much. I've dropped it by mistake. He's coming up with this plan. She may be communicating with somebody, chatting to somebody in front of her, saying, oh, yes, really good news. I've had some really good news. That's why I'm here. But she is very excited, because whatever she's excited about, it's going to enable her to move forward into a new cycle and somehow take action. This woman could be an Aries, Leo or Sag, okay? We've also got Pisces, Cancerian energy here. We've got Leo energy, and with the Justice card, Libra. So Archangel Michael, when do we have the Two of Coins and the Three of Cups for my singles? Thank you, Michael. Okay, guys, I'm here on the 28th of July. So in a month's time, end of this month. That's all I'm hearing. Oh, 3rd of August. Wow, just a few days. So from the 28th of July through until the 3rd of August, just a few days. So this is quite a short period of time, guys. These two are going to meet. Let's have a look at this woman's energy. She seems to be very excited. Yes, because she's been waiting for this, whatever this is, for her. There's good news, which is why she's standing in a queue. She's been waiting for this for quite a long time. Possibly a few weeks, it could be a few months. So she has been waiting to receive notification too, in order for her to achieve some kind of wish fulfillment. Aquarian energy. Yes. Tell us more about her situation. The Seven of Cups. She's been very confused up until this point as to whether or not she was going to be receiving a yes or a no, whether or not this was going to be happening for her. She might have even tried different ways of doing something or different companies to achieve this, whatever this is. So this is good news for her. Yes, because she's been sat in a place of fear that it was never going to happen. Or sat in a place of fear that she would not receive a yes somehow. Tell us about her situation. What is this relating to? Okay. Worried that she might have issues financially if this didn't happen, or worried that she might be left out in the cold. This could even be someone who was waiting for some kind of papers, document, in order for her to stay where she's staying, or this could be a loan, or which she really needed. But she's very excited at this point because she's got a yes, right? Yeah, she's got a yes. Knight of Wands, fire energy. She could be an Aries, Leo, or Sag. This is going to enable her to move forward with speed. This is going to enable her to start a new cycle. Yeah, so she's really excited. Eight of Cups, and walk away from a place of fear and a place of uncertainty. I love that. Now this guy is thinking, how am I going to get to talk to this woman? Seven of Wands. Should I just bump into her and say, sorry about that, got my hands full here? He's thinking, is she going to be defensive? Is she going to be a bit cross? The Death card. Is he going to ruin it if he's a bit brash? Scorpio energy. Because this is him wanting to change the dynamic between the two of them. This is this guy trying to meet this woman, trying to get her to turn around, right? What is he thinking? It's either going to go horribly wrong with the energy of the Chariot, or we're just going to fall into conversation. She's going to be nice about it. I'm not going to tell her I bumped into her on purpose or I dropped something on purpose, but at least we have a chance to chat. Cancerian energy. So tell us about this guy. Tell us about this guy. Yes, he's going to take action. King of Wands. Guys, we have a true pair here already. We have a King and Queen of Wands. There's going to be instant chemistry. There's going to be instant chemistry. So he's going to do something to cause her to turn around. How is she going to feel? Oh, Page of Coins. Oh, you dropped something, sir. Here you go. Yes, she's going to look at him and think, hello, who are you? Who are you? So she's going to turn around and find this guy looking at her, this King of Wands. What is he going to feel here? Oh, yeah, victory and success. I just know the way this woman is looking at me that this is completely mutual. The chemistry is crazy. Okay. Alrighty. What is she thinking when she looks at him? Four of Cups. Oh, he's bound to be married. He's bound to have a girlfriend. He's bound not to be single. What else is she thinking? The Emperor. Yeah, he's probably married. He's probably married. Okay. What is this guy gonna do? Because he's single. Page of Swords. He may even find a way, standing in this queue, to somehow let her know that he's single. I mean, he may start saying, oh, yes, you know, I'm here because of this, that, and the other. I thought that I wouldn't be receiving this. I'm really pleased because I've gone through a bit of a difficult time. Yeah, my girlfriend and I broke up 6 months ago. It was very painful for me. I'm over it now, but it hasn't been a good time. So this was really good news for me. He's going to find a way of dropping into conversation the fact that he's single. But the way he's going to do it is by saying to this woman, yes, it was difficult for me. It was painful for me. I had a difficult message of truth about this woman who was obviously cheating on me, or I found out a truth about my ex-girlfriend, which caused us to split. He's going to make out as if he went through a tough time, but really the reason why he's doing it is he wants her to know that he's single. I think she's going to twig. Of course she's going to twig. What is the energy between these two? What is the energy? Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Both these two are single. Nice. Nice, guys. I love it. I love it. So she's going to figure out that he's single. He's going to realize that she's single. And I think this is where the conversation begins to take off. Now, with the energy of the Ace of Swords, I think this guy is simply hoping that this is going to, be the end of his days being single. I think he's wanting to find out much more about her. And with the Ace of Coins, he may feel as if this was sort of divinely guided in a weird way, because he's going to feel a sense of familiarity with this woman. He may feel as if he's met her before somehow, but kind of knows he hasn't. I think she's going to feel the same way. I think she's going to feel the same way. How is she feeling here? So she's finding out he's not married. And with the Three of Wands, what she's thinking about is, wow, well, maybe finally my ships have come in. Maybe finally this is the guy for me. What is she telling herself here? She wants more information. She's determined to find out more. This is an intelligent woman. She's not, in the nicest sense, she may feel she can trust him intuitively, but she might have gone through some difficulties in the past. She may think to herself, well, if I get his full name and figure out the area he's living in, I could do some research, right? Yes. I'm hearing next. Okay. I'm also seeing a number flash up. Like a digital number on a screen. Okay, so the queue is moving forward. The queue is moving forward. Yes, I don't know why. I'm looking at this Ace of Pentacles. I'm hearing next. Yeah, the queue is moving forward. Okay. Yes. Eight of Wands. Things are now moving quickly. This woman is moving up the queue. He's moving up, sort of trying to chat to her. He's walking behind her, but trying to chat to her. Okay, what is he going to say? Anything? Anything exciting? Five of Swords. He doesn't want to be in a situation where he loses his chance. He doesn't want to sabotage this by being super keen too fast. I mean, for God's sake, I've just met this woman standing in a queue. He doesn't want to put her off. What is he going to do? With the Three of Coins, he may say to her something like, look, what are you up to afterwards? If you have time, do you want to catch up and have a coffee? He's going to make out as if they could be friends. He's going to be very casual about this. Yes, we're all here standing in this queue. Maybe we could have a coffee afterwards. What is she going to think about that? This is a bit forward of him. Judgment. Okay, what do? I could say no. He could be a stalker. I don't know who this guy is. He could be creepy. But I think what she's realizing is she might miss her chance if she says no. She's worried that if she says no, that will be that, because she's very attracted to this guy. Yeah, she's already thinking, I think I'd regret it if I said no. I think I'd regret it. What is she going to say to him? Is she going to agree? Yes. Knight of Cups. I'm hearing the words sizing him up. She's going to size him up. She may be taking in a lot in a few moments. He doesn't seem to be wearing a wedding ring. He seems polite. He seems charming. He apologized when he bumped into me. Little did she know that it was on purpose. She has a good feeling about this guy. She has a good feeling about this guy. She's going to say yes, but she's going to be nervous doing it. Nine of Wands. Oh, I hope that he's normal. I hope he's not a crazy guy. I hope he's normal, right? I hope he's who he seems to be. What she's telling herself is, look, for God's sake, you've just bumped into this guy in a queue. We're going to be sitting outside or inside a coffee shop. It's totally safe. Lots of people around. Why the hell not? So she's going to say yes, but tentatively. What is he thinking here? Okay, that she's sitting in self-love and self-respect. She's not immediately jumping and saying, oh yes, that would be lovely, you know, we could go here, we could go there. She's a little bit withdrawn, but it's because what he's recognizing is, I'm just a strange guy that's been stood behind her in a queue. She might be a bit nervous, but he kind of likes that, because this is a woman who he's understanding is, you know, the sort of woman who would stand up for herself, the sort of woman who isn't naive, the sort of woman who would want to ask questions. And he likes that. He likes that. So are they going to have coffee, drinks, whatever this is? Oh, 9 of Cups. Yes. And it may well be, guys, that one coffee or one tea leads to another. They may end up chatting in a cafe for quite a long time. They may end up chatting for quite a long time. Wow, guys. And I think it's destiny that these two end up falling in love. And I'm hearing from Archangel Michael, that's where we're going to leave it. Okay. So underneath the deck, we have the 10 of Pentacles. I mean, these two could end up married. These two could end up married, guys. And it all started standing in a queue. And this guy would have had the courage to do something to draw her into conversation. And she would have the courage to say, hell, why not? If we're meeting in a public place, then what can go wrong? I think these two are going to end up together. I think these two are going to fall in love, okay? A gorgeous little reading, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Do let me know if you feel this is going to resonate for you, or it's already resonated for you. And of course, I'm sending love and light your way and many blessings. Bye, guys.